Okay, so we have a new bull that we just picked up and we brought to the farm from Fresco Ranch. His name is Alabama, and so he's coming here to meet our ladies. He's eager to get out of the trailer, so we're gonna let him out. What do you think, Molly? You ready to make a new friend? Okay. Hold on 1 second. This gate is a little weird the way we have this set up, so. Okay, babe. Oh my gosh, Tilly. She cracks me up. Here he comes. Clap a little bit behind him, Sean. Clap your hands. Do you know each other? Do you want to know each other? Here he goes. Help me with this wire, babe. Oh,
I gotcha.
They're all about it. He is the big man on campus today. Oh, you ready to make some friends? So there's a possibility that a couple of our cows might be in heat this week. Gosh, Jermaine and Pilgrim is a month younger than her, and he's bigger than her. Anyhow, he's gonna make some new friends. So our hope is that he will breed our Jersey, Molly, who was the calf of Tilly. He's gonna breed her, and then we're gonna have a 50% South Pole, 50% Jersey cow come out of her. And that he will breed our other 3 South Pole ladies. Our biggest desire is that he breeds the one that he's acquainting with right now on the other side of Tilly, which is 1449. She's our registered 50% South Pole heifer, and he is a full-blood South Pole. And they're the ones that are showing a little bit more attention to each other, but they're all going to get acquainted. And then I'm going to write some dates on the calendar. So they did show, oh, look at Jermaine. She's like, who are you? You would be my friend? Can you run the second line, the lower line, babe? Right there. Okay, so he's the leader of the pack. All the ladies are very happy to make his acquaintance. Our girls actually were showing signs of heat earlier this week and last week, so we may have missed their heat cycles, and they may not be ready to breed for another 2 to 3 weeks. And so we're just kind of keep an eye on everybody and put today's date on the calendar, and then we count forward. So the earliest we would expect to see calves, if they were all bred today, would be 279 days from now. I would be surprised if we saw calves 279 days from now. So that would be the absolute earliest. But we'll see. Maybe. So it'll fall basically right before Thanksgiving, if that were the case. But we did have calves during Thanksgiving week this year. Pilgrim was born on Thanksgiving, and 2060 had given us a calf. Unfortunately, it was a stillborn calf, but it was the week of Thanksgiving. So although it's a little bit later than we ideally would like to breed our cows, it's what our circumstances this year have, the time that we've been allowed to breed. We sometimes life circumstances are what determines that. So anyhow, that's what's going on today on Fullen Family Farm. It's kind of exciting to think that less than 2 years ago we brought our cows on the farm, and then we've already doubled our herd size. So it gives us some flexibility, with now being able to recoup our original investment on our cows, on our cattle. Oh, so that's actually interesting. So that's Buddy, who's actually a male, and it's a dominance thing. And so this is just like typical cow behavior. He's obviously not mounting him because he's in heat, but he's mounting him because he's another male cow. Buddy is steered, so he's not a bull. He doesn't have the ability to breed. But this is like just establishing like their place in the herd. So that's Buddy. That's the other male mounting him. But he's checking out all the ladies, and Sean's feeding them. And we'll just keep a close eye on him to see when we see signs of heat. My best guess is that probably the week of Thanksgiving or after, we'll start seeing calves if everything goes well. Hey, they're handsome. So it was important to us not only to get really good genetics, but if he was from a farm where he was not hot wire trained, there's always concern bringing livestock, large livestock onto a property, especially if they're not trained to hot wire. So this little wire here, this is what keeps our cows where they belong, because they know it bites, so they'll stay away from it. But if he wasn't from a farm where he knew that, he could go right through that wire, because it's really a psychological barrier. It's not necessarily a physical barrier. So I'm very grateful that the farm he came from, they do such a wonderful job with their animals, and that teenagers. Anyhow, what I was saying, and that he came to us already hot wire trained. So he just walks right down where he needs to be. It makes it a lot easier to manage them when they're trained to those wires. So Okay, we'll keep you updated. Like, subscribe, and share to Fullen Family Farm. Hey, Molly. Hey, baby girl. So things I'm really excited about him. He just has a really, his condition is beautiful. He's just a really, really good looking bull. So we're thrilled to have been able to get him on our farm. The goal is always to improve the genetics that you have, to take the good genetics you have and improve them, get them better and better. So that's our hope, is that that's what he'll do for our cows. So a little bit about South Poles. South Poles tend to be a smaller breed of cattle. And they, because of that, they put less pressure on your land than like a larger breed would. Those short legs and stocky bodies mean that most of your, you're focusing on the actual meat of the animal and not losing weight on the animal with just their legs. He's just beautiful. They do very, very well on grass-fed genetics, just on grass and hay and minerals. They're low maintenance, low input, so you're not spending all this money on grain. In order to help them keep their condition. They hold their condition better on just grass. Which makes it a lot more affordable to keep them, to raise these cows, as meat for the family, and then they give a beautiful calf that grows out well. We've been really, really happy with them. All right, bud. We'll let you have your privacy. What do you think of him? He is handsome. Okay, that's it for today. Exciting things on Fullen Farm. Fullen Family Farm. Like, subscribe, and share to follow the adventures of our family of 8 that move cross country from southeastern Massachusetts to the Missouri Ozarks to start a farm with our family of 8 and 6 little kids with no farming experience. Life sure does teach you, right, Sean?
It does.
It's best teacher.